I have a unique little pedal here. This is going to be really, really cool. I've been waiting on this for a while. So for some people who somehow don't know, this is an ElectroHarmonix pedal that is made by JHS. They did everything correct. They had awesome limited edition pieces that were like for $325 or $350, I can't remember, that looked like the actual 70s made ElectroHarmonix pedals. And 1 out of 10 of those pedals, or not 1 out of 10, it was like 10, there was 10 out of 100. I guess that would be 1 out of 10, wouldn't it? Jeez, my math. Anyway, 1 out of 10 chance there to end up getting a reverse colored, a black and green. I really wish that for the regular, I couldn't justify myself buying that pedal, not at this point in time, but this is an Octave distortion. It's supposed to be 80s in a box. So we're going to get into that for sure. I'm going to unbox this thing. And I really wish he would have just made the reverse color for the regular pedal. How cool would that have been? I'm going to pull it out from under the camera here to remove the bubble wrap. It looks to me like there is only bubble wrap. There's nothing else in here. So it's not a crazy unboxing of like them doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. The reason why, there we go, is because this is supposed to be packed like a 70s pedal. So, you know, they didn't come with a whole bunch of stuff back then. It was just, you were buying the pedal and you got the pedal. Not a bunch of stickers and a bunch of things like that. I think that's kind of more or less their thing. Oh my god, this thing is heavy. Very heavy bottom end on this thing. Look at this thing. That looks so cool, actually. I just love the look. It's very rough. I wish I wanted to get a small stone, you know, the small stone that I have that I did a video over. I wanted to get one of that in these silver, like, UK, Canada. Hey, that's interesting. I guess that's what it used to look like. I don't know. I wanted to get one of these in the form of, or in one of the small stones in the form of this. They even have the original knobs. That's super cool. Like, very ElectroHarmonix like knobs. Now I know this isn't supposed to look like the one made in the 70s and 80s. And these are really tight turning ones too. So balance, shadow and sun, volume and octave. So shadow and sun, I guess they're two different types of distortion and a blend between them? I don't know. Oh, I did get a, well, that's interesting. I got this in the instructions. The warranty card. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Is this a real one? Limited warranty? Yeah, okay. It just looks like something that would have came out of that era, too. It's all very... You can't see it. It's very textured. Like a legal envelope or something. I don't know. Maybe they always come with these. My last ElectroHarmonix pedal didn't, so... That's an interesting thing. Let's look at the instructions here, because I do want to just go over it, since I'm just going to play it. Operating instructions are here. They're just normal... This looks like a normal thing that comes with all pedals. So, you know, here's this. It's all bent up because of the feet of the camera here. It says octave knob controls the intensity of octave effect. Turn clockwise for more octave. Balance knob adjusts the balance between shadow and sun tones. Shadow is a classic dark yet smooth, sustaining fuzz. Sun is a brighter, raspy, biting fuzz. The balance knob is the most effective with higher octave settings. So, or with higher octave setting. Okay. Gotcha. Volume knob, of course. So, let's see. Smooth fuzz would be at 9 o'clock. Balance is at 9 o'clock. And volume at 10 o'clock for a smooth fuzz setting. I see what it said. Smooth fuzz effect is octave 9, balance 9, volume 10. Biting octave is octave 3, balance 12, volume 11. So they don't have anything for it all the way up. So we're going to have fun with that. That's for sure. Why is it talking about the ohms on here? What is that even about? audio impedance, input jack 1M, audio impedance. I don't know what any of this stuff is, to be honest. Current draw, 5 milliamps, power supply, 9 volt. I guess it's just really getting into the nitty gritty nerdy stuff. And look, I love pedals. I don't know how to work on them. I don't know what to do in these things. I'm not that level of nerdy when it comes to this. I wish I were. That'd be fun. But I just never had that opportunity to learn how to do all that stuff. Or at least I never knew about the opportunity beforehand, really. Like, I don't know why. I just never thought about it being possible to just make pedals, you know? Then again, back whenever I was younger, I thought the only people who made pedal were Digitech and Boss. I thought that was it. I didn't know really about anything else. So it was just like, you know, back then I also thought pedals were not great. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my pedal journey, is I didn't know anything about pedals, and I only more recently, in the past, 5 years of my life, have really explored pedals. And yeah, so I'm just like, oh, pedals are great. You know what I mean? About 5 years, maybe 7 years. I don't know. It's been a while, and I just never knew the significance of pedals. And it all started with me figuring out what a boost pedal was, pretty much. I always thought you got a distortion pedal or something if your amp didn't have distortion. So it's kind of weird to think about that and look back on that and be like, man, what in the world was I thinking? You know what I mean? It's very interesting to put yourself in the mindset of when you were younger. So I think it's really cool. I think this thing is beautiful. It is heavy. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's what I want out of a pedal. I don't know why. The heavier for me, the better. I know most people would be like, if I'm gigging, I don't want it to be heavy, but I love the heavy premium feel of this pedal, for sure. Looks absolutely amazing. I just absolutely love it. I wish that they would have done a black and green one, like, for you to just be able to buy them in these pedals. I understand the limited ones being limited run, but how cool would it have been to get a black and green pedal like this? That would have just looked so sick. I wish they would have done it, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go into the next part playing it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you like the song choices, and yeah, we'll see. We'll get a good demo on this. Thank you all for watching. Alrighty, guys, so this is the setting I was using at the very, very beginning of the video here when I did that little intro of We Rock by Dio. So this is what it's been sounding like here. I love the way that sounds, but when you dig in, you can kind of hear another, like, little, like, I don't even know how to describe it. There's, like, just another layer that kind of pops up when you hit the strings really hard, and I really like that. This is probably one of the most responsive pedals I think I've ever played. You hear what I mean? Let me mute my microphone just because I really want y'all to hear it. I think it sounds cool. Were y'all able to really hear when I was digging into the string there? How it had this like little bit of like a half-cock wah kind of sound. And I think that's really, really cool. I don't know how to describe it other than that, but there's something really cool about that. Now let's go ahead and twist some knobs here, huh? I don't think we need to get too much into the volume per se. I know the volume kind of does reduce a little bit of the fuzz to a small degree. Not even necessarily a small degree. It could be a larger degree, but all in all, that's not really what I'm going for here. So we're going to have some fun with this. Let's twist, let's go down to the shadow and see exactly what that does here. A lot grittier in my opinion. Very gritty fuzz. that's pretty neat. So let's just go all the way to the other side here. Go to the sun there. It gets a little quieter, I noticed. I think it just, to me, I don't know exactly, but it sounds like it compresses a little harder when you go to the sun there. I really like it in the middle, to be honest, because it gets a little wilder, but it's not so crazy. I mean, it's pretty crazy, actually. I mean, no sense in, you know. But it's like both are going at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like it is like it's an actual blend directly in the middle of both of them pushing hard. It's not like one of them went quiet and the other one went quiet and they blended together. No, it's like both of them are fighting, coming through, but compressed into one. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It just sounds cool. Also does that cool rock and roll like little... Just, you can't do that with like like metal, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't sound as good. You know what I'm saying? To do that whole slide-like thing, that is. I mean, I'm a metal guy, don't get me wrong. But with that level of distortion, you just don't, this is so wild that it just sounds, you know, whenever they do the whole... before every song or whatever, at the end of any song, it's just kind of... It has that wild feel to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's not tame. It is not tight in the same sense. It's a much tighter fuzz than most fuzzes. It really is that 80s tone, that 80s Marshall-y type, just wild, crazy stuff. And I absolutely love it. This is my childhood in a box, I guess you could say. Because I started off on 80s metal music. So 80s rock and roll and metal. So that's what it makes. This pedal just makes me happy. That's all I could say about it, really. It makes me happy. I love my metal tones, don't get me wrong. But anytime I want to play some Guns N' Roses Dio or anything like that, this is the pedal I'm reaching for. Now let's check out the Octave. The Octave isn't an octave in the same sense that you're going to start doing harmonics and stuff with your guitar. It's the octave of the actual wet signal, I think. The dry signal that still comes through is still going to be normal. So let's check it out. Isn't that a little odd, you know? This doesn't pinch harmonic as well But, hey, that's not what we're here for. I don't know, but it sounds absolutely incredible. So, it's a pretty short demo, I would say. Fairly short demo. Not really the pedal's fault or anything, it's just a very simple pedal. I mean, it's got a blend between two different fuzzes that are really tight, compressed fuzzes. The octave thingy, I'm actually really not a big fan of the octave itself. I do think it just sounds better off. But this has got to be one of the best sounding fuzzes when it comes to a fuzz distortion. I don't know. It's just, most fuzzes I play are very loose fuzzes, very doomy, very stoner rock. But this just tear metal in a box to me. And it sounds amazing. I love this tone. I would blend this tone even in probably a metal context. I'd probably blend this with a very tight metal tone. Because why not, you know? Just, it sounds good. It sounds really good. So, I absolutely love this. I hope you guys love this. It's 100% worth it, guys. Seriously, if you want to do some Pumpkins to all the way back to Van Halen, stuff like that, this is the pedal for you guys, for sure. I would probably more recommend Ozzy Osbourne. Like, I would just say, straight up, Randy Rhoads' Ozzy Osbourne is exactly what I think of mostly. Or Dio. Or, Motorhead. You know, Motley Crue. Who else could I name? Rat. You know what I mean? There we go. That's definitely some Rat-like vibe there. So, I mean, easily. I mean, did Rat use Rat distortions? The ultimate question, isn't it? Nah, anyway. So you could get a little bit of that vibe going through there, and I think it sounds very, very good. That's my opinion, but hey, you know what? If you guys like it, pick it up. If you don't like it, you should still pick it up. Nah, seriously. I'm not going to convince you guys to buy something you don't like, but no, seriously, it's great pedal. Great pedal. It's definitely going to it's going to get a lot of use. I can promise you that. It's certainly going to get used by me. So, I absolutely love it. I would not be getting rid of this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Share this out with all your friends, you know? I mean, if you enjoyed this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.